Today I'll be going over the marketing plan for Caydence Records and Coffee. The slogan we went with is "Follow Your Cadence," with the goal of growing Cadence through community, music, and engagement. An executive summary: some goals are to increase record sales, event attendance, and social media presence. Some strategies we'll use is optimizing inventory, improve event marketing, and expand digital reach. Some key tactics we'll use are influencer partnerships, customer engagement, paid ads, event-based consumers. Core functions and situational analysis. We will sell new and used records and feature rare finds using local artists and curated picks. As far as the coffee shop, we want to emphasize handmade drinks and community focus. And then using the event space as positioned as a top venue for all age music events. Some marketing goals that we have are to boost record sales. We want to increase markup on new records by highlighting their value. This is your limited edition and exclusive pressings, while shifting the inventory mix closer to 50-50 used new records to attract a broader audience. We want to enhance event profitability by creating events that benefit both Caydence and the artists. So this is the ticket sales, merch commissions, food and drink upsells, while improving promotion to ensure every event is well attended. And then on top of that, we want to pre-charge the artists to make sure that they hold up on their end of the deal. And then finally, we'll be strengthening social media presence. This is a focus on Instagram and Facebook with the goal of increasing engagement and driving foot traffic. Social media strategy, we're going to go with Instagram, 2 to 3 posts per week. We'll do reels, stories, and behind the scenes. Facebook, we'll go event promotion, community updates, and then we'll look to do influencer collabs with Joy Austinson, Yia Vang, and Nicole, the foodie.coffee.mn, etc.
So when we're analyzing our target market here, we're really looking between the demographics of 16 and 25. We want these people located in and around the metro city so that they can easily access our location in St. Paul. And we want income level of these people, they genuinely would be lower to middle class, as we're trying to lean towards the affordability that Caydence offers. Some of the psychographics is they enjoy experiences that connect them with passions and their aesthetic and their vibes. We want to really highlight their interest of cafes, unique places, and music itself. And some of the challenges is the underestimation of Caydence. Its location and its small local reach kind of makes it fly under a little bit under the radar. And you got to get people that are willing to travel and attend events here at Caydence. The behavioral traits of the buying preferences of these people are support small and local businesses. They want to make sure their money goes to someone who deserves it and likes good ideas and thrifty purchases. And they have trusted channels, so they use social media like Instagram and Facebook. Those are channels of media that they trust, and they genuinely take a good amount of influence from and use to find popular locations. Here's just an example of a consumer persona we really were looking at for this specific campaign. Here we have Jason Jerry. His interest is he listens to vinyl music. He's a bit of a collector himself. He enjoys working remotely and freely from wherever he may be, whether it's traveling, whether it's in his office or elsewhere. He spends time in like cozy aesthetics and really wants to surround himself in a good feeling energy throughout his day and his work, and he puts that back into his work. It's hard to find good vinyls for Jerry, and we feel like overall Caydence can reach him both in these interests, these psychographics, and these pain points. We appeal to a community driven space where music lovers like Jason Jerry can spend his time, enjoy some music, get some work done, and create a warm, comforting atmosphere for him to come and spend some time at. It also creates special selections of vinyls that he may not be able to see elsewhere. Our direct suppliers and used collection of vinyls provide some rare and unique finds. for event marketing, when it comes to Caydence, this is something I personally am really passionate about, as I feel like these Caydence can drive up a lot of foot traffic, both digitally and physically. So one of the first ones is a digital giveaway event. I haven't seen Caydence do this, and it will be a great thing, just easy to throw the winner some merch, like a flannel that represents Caydence, and maybe have them pick out a record of their own. You can announce the winner at a live show, which also encourages people to come see a live show, enjoy some local music, and get in Caydence once again. So that giveaway could run on social media for a couple weeks. Another one is a vinyl trade event. This is where people can come in and swap their used vinyls, have it kind of appealed and kind of given a value so that they can go and trade out for other used vinyls that other people have brought in during the day and during the event. Your special theme nights and local artist showcases will be a huge part of Caydence to get people to encourage them out of their regular patterns, encourage some foot traffic on and off of the weekends, such as special nights like punk nights, jazz and espresso, or having local curated artists come and play, or even do record signings, CD signings, stuff like that. Promotional social ads, local blog partnerships, and early bird sales will all be able to get people into the store and get people committed to learning more about Caydence and coming back and revisiting. And Appreciation Day, which is an event where it can just deal with people that have already engaged with Caydence and kind of show your appreciation for those valued customers that you've engaged with for weeks, days, or years now, that keep coming back and enjoying Caydence. Giving back to them a little bit, giving them a deal, once again getting them in, and perhaps bringing some new customers and new friends along with them. So our customer engagement is what we really want. 2-week customer survey after the campaign wraps up, which would be about 10% off for participation on their next coffee purchase at Caydence. This really gives a lot of important data as to what Caydence can grow and succeed on. Well, the loyalty cards, as we've mentioned, although you already have a program, that program could be expanded to track to the different avenues of Caydence, so the record sales and the physical cafe sales and music. And then social media contests and giveaway, once again, using something like the hashtag #FollowYourCaydence, help boost engagement, help boost social media presence, and can start a trend positively of what you guys expect to see and what you guys feel from the community from Caydence. How do you go forward?
All right, now I'll be talking about operational improvements. First, we looked at improvements for the website, and we really think Caydence could benefit from adding an About Us page. Also, a welcome video. We think Caydence environment's really cool and unique, so just showcasing that in the video would be really good for customers to see that and see what they're all about before going into the store just by looking at their website. And then they can also update the website monthly with new events, menu items, record arrivals, and info about the shop and the employees. It's located in a really small community in St. Paul, so we think that just that community aspect is really good to grow that and get loyal customers. And then obviously using Google Analytics to help track stuff like website traffic and customer behavior. That's something that Caydence is not doing, and we think they can benefit tremendously from doing that. And then a quick win is the email, secure a custom email domain that Matt hasn't got yet, but we think that's a small thing that you could pay a couple bucks a month for to get something like that to help have traffic flow into that email rather than his personal phone number. And then some brainstorm ideas. We propose seasonal promotions such as summer vinyl sale, holiday coffee bundle, or Easter sale. Caydence can do whatever they want for seasonal promos, but these are just some examples that they can do. And then they should partner with local breweries, bakeries for co-branded events. Like I said previously with the community aspect, partnering with local community-centered businesses is definitely ideal and can help both of them work together to get more customers. And then hiring or assign a social media manager and test paid ads. We think this is a really good idea that Caydence isn't utilizing yet, but could definitely help them if they try it out. And then a big thing we like is launching a TikTok or Reels for younger audience engagement. Caydence offers a very unique experience. It's kind of young and vibey and upbeat, and we think TikTok's a perfect platform for that, for people to showcase Cadence's creativity and be able to check that out. And here's some quick wins that we think are really easy to accomplish, but they could help out the business tremendously. And one is Customer Appreciation Day. Whatever's in Matt's budget, he can do whatever he wants, but just a sample is 10 to 20% off if you show you are following Caydence on whatever social medias that they want you to. And an influencer Instagram takeover. We know that the power of social media is crazy, and an influencer takeover could definitely benefit Caydence. And then securing a domain name and professional email system, kind of like we already talked about. This is something that's really easy, but we think it could help out tremendously. And then a simple punch card system. They are already doing something like that, but I think there's a lot of ways that they can improve it and maybe have that help them out even more. And then for some measurement and KPIs and adjustments, track record sales, used versus new. Caydence really isn't doing any of like the accounting for their company. They're just kind of running their business and not really keeping track of anything. But we think if they're able to start keeping track of stuff, it can definitely help predict some things and help get their business in order. And then monitor event attendance and profitability. Analyze social media engagement and survey feedback, we think is huge. And also adjusting strategies based on the data, of course, because this is a lot of good information, and we think they definitely need to be using it to their advantage to be able to help boost the overall efficiency of their business. And then I'll bring Cole back on for the next steps.
So when we're looking at some of the next steps for what Caydence should be doing is really we want to look at assigning those marketing roles to be able to launch this program and create some content to be able to carry throughout this campaign program. You want to launch a first influencer collab. Getting those early connections with influencers within the community can help bring that early circulation and early buzz to Caydence. And we want to make sure we're tracking key metrics and refine our strategies of the survey and throughout the campaign so that we can keep an eye on what's working and what's not. Here's just kind of an overall timeline example of what our campaign will look like. So here's an example for the month of April. Obviously, when it is implemented, this can all just be shifted and adjusted to fit within the month. So we would want to begin the campaign doing so, bringing social media posts, everything in blue. You can see re-emphasize the time on social media. So this is rapid, multiple posts a week to bring attention. Some of them revitalizing information that's already said, some of them bringing new information and events. So there's always something to either relearn about or something new to find on Caydence's in social media presence and page. In the orange, we see some of the implemented upcoming events of the week, and it can really highlight both in person and on social media what's coming up and try to drive people to show up and attend these events. You see in red all of our events such as Customer Appreciation Day, end of the giveaway period, used record swap, and at the end overall a large show which will be promoted throughout the entire campaign that try to get people to attend this event and this record to kick off some of the earlier shows for this season here at Record and their live music season. In conclusion, the Follow Your Caydence campaign for Caydence Records and Cafe is more than just a marketing initiative drafted by us. It's an initiative to experience the heart and soul of Caydence Records and Cafe. By fostering community through music, creativity, and genuine connection, this campaign will not only drive sales and encouragement and engagement, but also reinforce Cadence's role as a cultural cornerstone in the Twin Cities. As we measure our progress and adapt to feedback, our ultimate goal remains clear: create a space where every visit feels like coming home. Whether you're here for the perfect vinyl, a handcrafted coffee, or the thrill of a live show, let's turn up the volume on what makes Caydence special together.